guess the helmets are protective now, and the men are still steel. To me, there are better things to do than show up every New Year's Day at a stadium in Pasadena, but really, I'll always do it, as long as I can. I've mentioned that there's nothing quite like watching the sunset over the San Gabriel Mountains about the middle of the third quarter, fourth quarter, and this Rose Bowl was really spectacular. I saw that O.J. Simpson guy when he was a football player, not a convict. He ran all over Indiana. Yes, Indiana, football, not basketball, played in the Rose Bowl. I saw Pat Hayden throw touchdown passes. I even saw, as Chris mentioned, I even saw Cal play in the 1959 Rose Bowl. And crushed by Iowa, a guy named Jeter, Gary Jeter, ran all over him. Forrest Eversheski was the Iowa coach. And Cal had a 170-pound tackle named Pat Newell. And he indicated before the game, we're going to make a freeway over that guy, and they did. Sports writers are noted whiners, but someone has to be. At UCLA, I majored in Grumpiness 101. Still, I find it hard to gripe about the Rose Bowl and the BCS when it's held there. We almost always get treated like real people. And I want to say thanks, and Chris mentioned them, to Gina and Stephanie, and everybody else in the Rose Bowl press box, and the organization who really does such a fantastic job. It rained in 1934. I wasn't there. And it did rain heavily in 55. And it drizzled a bit in 1996 when Keyshawn Johnson was on all over the field. Otherwise, through the years, the weather's been about like it has this week. Wonderful. Except to the late, great Jim Murray, who was one of my idols. He was the columnist, as you know, at the LA Times from 61 to 98. Although he was a transplant himself from Connecticut, he would moan, oh no, not another 75-degree day. 50,000 more people are going to move here from Iowa and Illinois. Unlike Jim, I'm willing to share the wealth. Keep coming back because I do.